Hello everyone, my name is Stuffington. Welcome back to another episode of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Starting off as Eden again, continuing on the streak, and it else will be kind of a waste. Again, starting with the metronome and the non-broken ankh. You can read this. Eden to close my door. Sorry about that. Today's seed is 2JB6 78WM. I like the haircut, kind of similar to my own, in a way. Mine's a bit longer at this point, and also, yeah, it's not at all similar. Just looking at it for more than a second, no, that's not really, kind of. From this, maybe, a little bit. Stats are really good. Don't think I've ever seen a tier rate of 7 with still like above average damage, and it's like way above average. That's wonderful. If we can just keep using metronome to get health of items, we don't really need to concern ourselves with that for the rest of the run. Assuming we keep the health, and we do, wow, that's really good. Alright, so metronome might just be one of the best items in that case. I mean, why not? I mean, if we can just keep using it, well, it could also just give us kind of a dud like this. Or if we can just keep using it to get permanent stat upgrades, like, I think it's only health actually. Maybe respawns as well. Would be pretty good. This is still wonderful. The damage up, obviously, but also the shot speed. Shot speed was a bit low. This is more my speed. I guess that applies in a, I'm gonna say the word, applies in a very literal way in this case. Just backtracking for the item room. Because metronome is, you know, temporary. For the most part, and we want something more permanent. Could go for the curse room. Actually, I might just do that. I think that could very well be worth it. Get the tough love item, which didn't really mean anything for this room, but oh well. Happy to have had it. Leo, I would really rather not. I don't think so. No, sorry. Again, that's not really on the top of my list. This is really good though, and we still have enough money for the arcade on the next floor. Wanted to keep a bomb as well for any tinted rocks that might cross our path, or we might cross paths with. I guess that's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Let's move on. Quick first floor, very good. Happy to have seen the upside of metronome. It's a bit funny that we got it to. I believe it's 2 runs in a row, actually. Oh, tinted rock and stone chest, that's really good. I kind of wanted to shoot it down onto that pot down there. Could have had the big money item. I don't remember the name of. The quarter, there it is. The one that gives you 25. Yep. Could also just have had money. But I guess spiders. Wasn't really a on the top of my list, is my point. Sorry for actually stuttering a bunch. I was stopping and taking breaks in between. First episode of the day. I do need to record a couple today since I'm going away tomorrow. On kind of like a short reprieve. And I will not be back until Monday, so I do need to record a couple episodes in advance. I did mean to do that like, whoops, to like make the backlog ahead of today even, but I mean, I've really just not been able to. Did that? That might have converted all of our health into bone hearts. Can't really check on this floor, but I guess we'll find out. Definitely want to use High Priestess here. Because if we have bone hearts, we don't want to get hit. Love to see this. At least giving us a single, apparently it didn't. It's not a good item, so I won't take it. There is a room down here though. But I still want to look around for the arcade. I mean, we could move on and just leave it at that, but we actually have a bunch of resources that I'd like to make use of. This is an interesting one. Start with this, wow, that's effective. Could probably use that productively to get a chest out from the corner there, but oh well. That's a bad room for us. Definitely not worth the 2 keys, but red chests rarely are. they're rarely worth anything, really. But when they are, oh boy. Now we could go to the shop, and I'm kind of considering it. If we could get like a battery item to work with the metronome, actually might just use it here. We should use it as often as we can, just in case we get something like the body, you know. Oh, man, really? Didn't mean to pick that up. Yeah, that's annoying. Would have actually really liked the dimlet, but we can't really make it work now. Wait, we have a room with 2 cents back here. Huh. Yeah, I stand by what I said. Still want the dimlet. So let us spend a bit of time here making that work. Making our trip to the shop worth anything. Anything else than buying a bomb accidentally. Really didn't mean to do that. It just kind of was in my way. Pandora's box could probably be good, but we are going to be running metronome long term, so we'd have to use it on this floor, which usually the second floor of second floor of a like floor type is the worst one. I think you want to use it on basement 1, caves 1, depths 1, room 1, whatever. Might be the other way around, actually. I don't know what it does on every room. Also, apparently we didn't convert our hearts. That's a different item. Whoops. I think I'm happier this way, actually, having the red hearts to trade away. Though I would have liked, like, I do like the item converting all of our health into bone hearts, because it does give us a tears up for every time we take damage. Don't know why I go up here. It's way too risky all the time, but I just prefer standing up here to standing down there, I suppose. An annoying room. Got homing bombs though. That's another one that'll probably stick around, right? Well, the bombs we get from it, not the homing effect. Don't believe that would work that way. I do like our cosmetic appearance right now. Look like some off-brand superhero, right? I like the dimlet and the fire hands and the arc. I do like unicorn horn. But again, we're going to be running metronome. Now we kind of look like Deadpool on top of all that. So let's go with GB Bug. Not that it's really a great item, but I do kind of want to make metronome work in our favor here. As it often does. Science Tears. Don't know why it's called Science Tears, but it is a very effective weapon against regular enemies. We did not yet find the item room, which we want to do. We can do the boss first, unless... maybe we should have actually waited. Yeah, we should go back and get another charge, because if we can get something like Goat Head on the boss room, that would be amazing. It's very unlikely, but it's worth going for, I think. Just using metronome to get Goat Head in the boss room. Or, you know, any other item would also be good, in all likelihood. Did we... We did do the item room. That's where we got GB Bug. My mind is all over the place right now. Just need to refocus my thoughts. Pestilence. Also, we didn't get another charge. But there probably aren't that many rooms left, so it's fine. Pestilence, definitely one of the easier horsemen. Ball bandages. And... don't really see what metronome gave us there, but... oh well. Let's move on. The reason I forgot we had our item room was that I didn't feel like Dimlet took effect, but it obviously did. We got a choice. Which, I mean, can still happen without it, but I'd rather have the guaranteed chance. Since we do have a couple item rooms left on our journey here. Triple shot. It's fine. It's not really amazing. But I guess we do have a couple different enemies here, so it's not really too bad to have a spread shot. Joker? Nope. 2 hearts is also okay, it's just not really what we're looking for. Could come in handy though. If I... oh, we can fly here. If I don't decide to trade away all our HP and it becomes critical, we can kind of use it to save ourselves. So that'll likely only come at a later floor, and at that point, 2 hearts probably isn't going to make a lot of difference. Now, is mapping permanent here? That'd be an interesting experiment. We have mapping now, so we know where the boss room is. Oh, whoops. But I can't see it for some reason. Doesn't show up on my map. Yeah, I can't see the... That's weird. Oh well. Definitely taking tough love out of these two. We did see this earlier on the run, kind of foreshadowing my... foreshadowing. Might have said foreshadowing there, on accident. Just sounded like that to me. I am also wearing headphones though, so that kind of stops me from... Whoops. From hearing what I say. Which is for the better, to be honest. I would rather... not hear what I say all the time. I think it works better that way. It also forces me to kind of speak in a tone of voice, like a volume, not really tone, but speak with a volume that people can actually hear. Wow, we are low on health now. Definitely didn't mean to take that many hits. Didn't mean to take any hits, granted, but 1 or 2 would have been permissible. Definitely took like a couple hearts of damage there in that other room. But yeah, not being able to hear myself clearly does kind of force me to speak louder. Or more, you know, audibly. But speaking inaudibly is just not really an efficient way to go about things, in my experience. But luckily, I have learned to carry a voice, you know. Sometimes it, you know, kind of trails off. I don't really want to do it all the time, because you know, sometimes it's not comfortable to be speaking in a loud sometimes I just like being quiet. We could take that, but I think we'd be better off not doing it, and it turned out that that was perfect. We will be taking both of these, and then Super Bandage will more than make up for our health issues. We'll also be playing this. We have the 2 of Hearts, so we should be getting a payout here. 2 of Hearts only give me half a heart, which is interesting considering the name of the item. Could have actually probably taken Gimpy on that last one, but that's min-maxing, and we don't do that. Well, we probably should, but oh well. Who's counting? Now, we could go more some enemies, but I think we might as well just move on. Save ourselves some time. Maybe even make boss rush, who's to say? I suppose I would be the one to say. This was a bad room to showcase the benefits of More the Void, but never mind that. This, again, not the best one, but it did work out, actually. Just considering that they explode, I do not want to keep my distance, and that can happen. Also, I believe it scales with range, like the width of the maw. Like the radius, I suppose. Diameter. I believe both work there, since they, you know, kind of express the same thing, just, you know. That's very simple. You know it. And given how simple it is, I don't want to talk about it because I could say something wrong and people will yell at me for being bad at knowing things. Huh. Oh, I thought that was like a half red, half black heart. Because they're like the half red, half spirit heart. Those exist. I've just never seen a half red, half black one. And it turned out that that wasn't what happened. It just kind of looked like it for a second. Apparently the enemy dropped a red heart and also a black heart from more of the void variety. Now I will go to the double die room again, just in case it's... Huh, okay, so we get Ipecac. That's fun. Also again we get an item we've seen with Metronome. But yeah, free Ipecac. That's sweet. We could reroll, but just items. It's not a full run reroll, so we might want to save that for the boss. Charge up a more of the void here. Ipecac does make it a bit more difficult to use, but oh well. I will gladly pay that price for 40 damage up and explosive tears and AoE and all that Good stuff. The Emperor. We're hanging on to that. We are nearing the Void Floor. Could also use it if we make boss rush. We should. To just get a free item. Oh, that's how I took damage. That guy kind of reflects stuff at me. That's fun. What a fun and quirky power that guy had. Now he's gone. There's a lesson to be learned there. About not crossing me. Wahaha. Ah, really? We get Cursed Eye here. It's not actually horrible, since we still have every jack. I thought that teleported me out, which wouldn't have been all that fun, but... Range up. Love it. Cursed Eye is not the best, the best metronome. Get there, but also it didn't really turn out to be catastrophic, so it's actually just okay. This should be double pin. Oh, triple pin. Still easily dealt with. Not to step on your toes or anything, but, you know. What do you expect? I have Ipecac, more of the Void, which I can't really use, but that's besides the point. Actually, Cursed Eye might not be the worst here, so we can actually charge our shots. Another double key room. Yeah, I could tell that was going to be bad, but with Ipecac, everything that used to be bad is just moderately less so, so not really concerned about it. Pat. Just taking pot shots now. Equality, giving me more keys. Would actually be fine. I'd rather just have flight on some rooms though. Could come in handy. Just a nice quality of life thing. Do 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 do. Oh, that guy's not dead yet. Are there more? Ah. Hello. Friendo. Yeah, sure, we'll make it a donation. We don't really need money here. That's fine. It's a bit sad that you can't pay more than like 5 cents per run. I mean, you can practically keep donating for a long while, but oftentimes it just ends up not working out. Would rather have the moon here. Tinted rock, love it. This is also fine. Please don't. I would actually like some cheese at one point. Betrayal. This is not good. It's not actively bad, but it is. It's not helping me. Also, that's annoying. Another tinted rock. There usually is a tinted rock in like the mum fight, isn't there? Oh, that'd be actually really good. I'd really like Walter. Guppy's Hairball is also like, it's fine, but we don't really care. Yeah, I thought that might happen. We're not taking Guppy's Hairball just because we'd be at half a heart. Oh, we get twice the items in here as well. Oh, I never knew that. If you have Dimlet, you get twice the items in this room. That's fun. Now, we don't really care about any of this, though it would be free. I'd rather just skip the room 1, wouldn't I? I think that'd be a better use of the Emperor card. Soup. Conquest. Not too bad. Should get the pony here, which we don't really want, but at the same time, it's flight. Lord of the Pit. Does that give me health? I don't think it does. Deep pockets doesn't help, so we can't actually take anything here. Bit of a shame. I would have liked flight. We'll just take this instead, I think. It's flight, speed up. Pretty much all we need at this point. Also, Holy Light. Yeah, we couldn't have taken that. We would have respawned as Blue Baby, but we don't really want that. Even though it wouldn't be too much of a change, I guess. I do see the Tinted Rock, which paid out with garbage. But that's the game sometimes. That's how it works. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't win. There's a word for that. But I don't acknowledge that. I don't acknowledge the word that shall not be mentioned as an option. Because that would be admitting defeat. And today is not the day that we admit defeat. Today is the day of victory. Several victories, hopefully. Yes, spirit hearts, please. I do love that mechanic. I could pay this guy. I'd rather not. Money. That's nice. Moving on. Only one way for us to go now. That's always nice. Even though it did mean that we probably wasted some of our time. Given that we couldn't possibly have made worse choices earlier on. But it did mean getting the 3 spirit hearts, which we probably wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So you know what? I am on board with it. I'm team all floor. Usually it's into rock. Not taking pills on this run. Just because we don't actually want that. I would like a health up. And there are a lot of pills that turn into health ups. If you have no health. So you should actually probably take these. Oh, well, that didn't help. Can't be down there. Probably up then, right? Oh, I thought the shadow was something the guy threw at me. Don't remember the name. Polycephalus, I think. Interesting guy. I remember when he was added. I actually had some trouble with him the first couple times. With it, I suppose. Kind of an amalgam of all sorts of things. It's kind of a default. Please forgive me. Yeah, we'll just do the boss. I mean, there can't be 2 double key rooms, can there? So we're not really likely to get anything else from it. And that's the fight. Holy Light is way better than I ever give it credit for. Spirit of the Night. I don't think I actually want that. We don't really want Void either. I don't think it absorbs the flight capabilities. And Spirit of the Night doesn't give you Spirit Hearts back, I don't think. It does give you Spectral Tears, but we don't really care about it. Whoa. Wow, okay. Nearly went down the wrong path in life there. Would have been a catastrophe. Happy we didn't go for it. Easily could have. Just by reflex. Just going down trapdoors. It's so addictive, isn't it? Should probably take this. Just in case we have a Yera rune or something. In which case we still would have had enough keys even before picking that up, but you know. It's always nice to have spare keys. Now I don't have key beggar anymore. It's more and more likely that we can actually pick them up. In that it's up to us and not up to who makes it there first. Yes, I will take this. Not the best. I would say that's actually working against me, actively and actually. Don't remember which one I said, but it was one of them, and I meant the other one. So that's why I made the correction. It's very important to me to say things correctly. Yes. Tiny ghosts. Please disappear. I would really like to get Dark Princess Crown to work, but the further we go here, the less and less likely that becomes. Would have been good though, just having the extra damage. And there it is, the enabler, but only for a room. And also I shot myself in the face there, which you don't usually want to do. I see no tinted rocks. Tiny chest. That's nice. That actually just gives us a red heart on the next floor. Meaning we should probably use strength on this one, shouldn't we? Since there won't be a... come on. A reason... Ah, damn. Well, it's actually still pretty good. We can see our health level, which we shouldn't be concerned about. But anyway, have to see it. But yeah, using strength on the boss fight here allows us to make use of Dark Princess Crown, and don't really want to use it on the next floor since it will then actively just remove the Dark Princess Crown. So given that we have the, you know, the thing that set off this whole chain of talking, the Eternal Heart. Do I talk too much about, like, obvious things? I might. It's just kind of my go-to. Just talking about things that are happening, the things going through my mind, strategies. Like, I consider myself a pretty good player of this game in particular. So it might be insightful for you guys to hear about, but might also just be really annoying that I keep saying, oh, whoops, saying things that, huh? Oh, I guess the Holy Light did that. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Conquest Souls might just be one of the best items in the game, as it turns out. These are all also pretty good. Well, you know, 2 of them were. I don't really care about the straw, but Continuum Ipecac Tears are kind of interesting. Yeah, look at that. We can actually charge more of the Void now, which is fun. Probably shouldn't take too much damage though. Damage kills people, and honestly, I'm not too interested in that. That's a one-hit kill. That's what you want. Nope. If we could just get explosion immunity, we would be set. Or even better, like explosion healing. There's only really one item that enables that, so don't really. I'm not gonna hold my hopes up for that one. Is it up or out? Do you hold your hopes out or up or in? Some people hold their hopes in. Bottle their hopes up. Let it all build up over time. And just with hope, that actually seems like a good strategy. You don't need to hope out loud for it to happen. That's the whole point of like wishing upon a star and stuff like that. Sometimes just hoping to yourself is the best you can do. That's totally acceptable. Yes, another respawn item. We like that. Guess that's where we came from. We didn't go down here, but as it turns out, we didn't have to. So never mind that. Wow, 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 ba, ba. Beautiful. Actual top tier vocal performance. Note. Yes, that is the name of the enemy. Correct. Just want to hold off on using more of the Void there till we actually had an enemy to use it on. Just want some black hearts, man. That's all. Just black hearts sometimes. Every now and again, a single black heart would really help me out. I just realized more of the Void is actually the most powerful thing we have right now, since it scales with our damage, and our damage is 47. This was again the wrong path. We're not getting too lucky with this, are we? Nope, definitely aren't. Luckily, Pestilence doesn't really affect us. And we just kind of farm this for Demon Hearts. At least I thought we could. Apparently that's not the case. Sure. It's just like we have 2 holy waters now. I'm not a fan. We already used Sacrificial Altar, so we can't re-thread those steps, unfortunately. Yes, this is good. We can melt things now. Though we probably shouldn't with 1.5 hearts. I think our best course of action is just to kind of take it easy. This is nice. Oh, come on. Really? Well, there goes the Spirit Arts. Golden Keys. Yes, this is what I wanted all along. I didn't want to find the boss before clearing the whole floor. No, I just wanted Golden Keys. That's it. We can end the run now. For all intents and purposes, we've already won it. This is good though. Just pick it up before anyone sees. Use this for fun, because why save it for a room where we can use it productively, right? I'd rather just pretend I have the upper hand and see where the run takes us. Would have actually taken the virus there, just for the Demon Heart effect. Guess we don't really need to, but... Spirit Heart? Nope. Just need to focus here. Because if we get hit, we die. Well, we respawn as Blue Baby, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just finish the run in an overwhelming fashion. And that's that. We're at 4 now. I actually thought this might be 5, but oh well. 4's still good. Didn't lose a token this time as well, which is nice. Another thing that's nice is you for watching the video. So thanks for that. I had a good time, hope you did too. As always, I hope to see you all again very soon. Thanks for hanging out, and bye.